I have one question. If I ask you, do you believe that the same medicine that that work for you will work for me? The answer is not, because our body is not the same. We are genetically different, our ethnicity is different, and this will influence how the drugs going to affect our body. So, in Malaysia itself, we have Malay people, we have Indian people, we have Chinese, and this make the Malay or Malaysia itself is the best of example of population that is not described in our global data set. So, we ask ourselves to cater this issue, because the main issue is when the diversity is not being represented, we will suffer from the side effects, the unexpected side effects. And second, the trial itself is very costly and also very expensive. It takes up to 9 to 15 years, and consume $3 to $5 million. Not only that, 90% of these drugs fail during the clinical trials. And also, patients nowadays, they still receive one size fit for all type of treatments. Even though me and you, we are genetically different, our organ functionality is different. So, back to the question again. We ask ourselves, why not we build something or AI that could predict the drugs behavior on different type of peoples and before the clinical trial even start? So, the solution is here. We create PharmaSim. PharmaSim will help the researcher to predict or to preview the drug performance across different type of patients. PharmaSim will detect and tell how effective the new drugs are going to be, and also what are the possible side effects, and also what are the chances of success. And all of this are based on the ethnicity and also the patient condition itself. So basically, our PharmaSim is based on machine learning algorithm that we have been trained with various data of the populations. And so, our PharmaSim will able to simulate the new drugs outcome before the clinical trial start. Why is matter? Because if we could predict the drugs risks early, we could save a lot of times, millions of dollars, and the most important things, we could save thousands of lives. And not only that, if Morocco, for example, they want to use this PharmaSim, they can just plug in their own data, not only limited to Malaysia. So here, I have key in some details. For example, the new medicine that we're going to test is called Medicine X, alright? It will be tested on a male Malay, 65 years old, and this new drugs, Medicine X, will be taken orally for 7 days and twice for daily. And this Medicine X has has the purpose to cure fever, and also the patient itself having a liver disease, and the ingredient having codeines. And for the patient again, the patient carries genetics of CYP2D6, poor metabolism, which is common along Malays. And also for the liver function, the patient that we're going to test have the moderate impairment of the function of the liver. So here, our PharmaSim, our AI have predicted everything from the effectiveness, side effect, and success rates. So instead of, for example, we create a lot of new drugs, only the qualified drugs will allow to be tested in real clinical trials. So instead, for example, 10 drugs, maybe 5 that only qualified, maybe only 5 that reach the 80% of the success rate. And also, our PharmaSim shows the closest match for these existing medicines. Not only that, our AI also explains why the score behave like that. So, what are the precaution steps and what the clinical safety insights that patient needs to know, and also the doctor itself needs to know. And we also have the molecular structure, because it's important for the pharmacists or for the clinicians to study about the toxicity, because toxicity is the one that is going to influence the side effects. And also, here we have the radar chart for ethnicity performance depends on this type of medicine. For example, we have Malay, Indian, Chinese, and indigenous people. Perhaps for the Medicine X, you're going to be less effective for Malay, but more effective on the Chinese. So it also have the comparison between the new drugs and the existing drugs. And also this is simulation for the 6 months of periods, how the new drugs are going to perform compared to the original drug that has been existed in the market for a long time. And also, this, like I said before, this is explanation from our AI. So this means that our AI is not black box. Our AI is explainable. So I guess that's it for my project. Thank you.